New developments at 5 on a big theft ring bust in Converse. Police believe they've identified this pink-haired woman who they say ran from a chase, a crash, and a crime scene yesterday. Good afternoon, I'm Sharon Coe.
And I'm Jeff Brady. Police are using the power of social media to crack the case and help people recover their property. Eyewitness
News reporter Sue Kalberg has this update.
Converse police say as soon as they put a call out for help on social media, citizens started calling in tips, and within hours, they had a name.
That name, same name, popped up on multiple occasions. And at this point, we are working to see if we can't get her positively ID'd.
The woman hasn't been arrested yet, but they're working on it. They've also started trying to contact all the victims whose property has been recovered. They're sorting through credit and debit cards, driver's licenses, Social Security cards, and dozens of checkbooks and personal checks.
And hopefully get some resolution with getting that property back to them.
Meanwhile, 39-year-old Leon Gordon, who was arrested Thursday, already had 5 active warrants. Now he's booked on 2 fraud charges, 2 counts of evading arrest, plus 1 charge each for possession of a prohibited firearm, drug possession, engaging in organized criminal activity, forgery, and 1 unauthorized use of a vehicle in relation to the stolen truck police say he crashed while fleeing from them. 34-year-old Weasley Sudar was booked by proxy because he's still in the hospital for injuries he sustained during his arrest. He's booked on 6 charges with bonds totaling almost $30,000. Converse police say they expect to hear from many more victims, so they're urging people to be patient. Sue Kalberg, KENS 5, Eyewitness News.